Okay, so I've been on for 55 minutes and I didn't realize it because I just uploaded to YouTube. So, peace and blessings. My name is Felicia Don Harper. I am the CEO of Xavier Treats, and our channel here is Xavier Treats and Us. And on this channel, we discuss our adoption journey. And today I'm coming on because yesterday I was too stressed out to do a video, and I wanted to do one yesterday. But what was yesterday? Saturday, so 3 o'clock in the morning. My son Devon, who has not lived with us since July 19th, the day he turned 18, has now returned home to our house. And so that is a transition that I was not prepared for. My mind was not even there. He's upstairs right now in the room that was I had converted into my office. And yesterday I was extremely stressed. I was stressed because I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared for him to come back in our home. Um, and then I think the floodgates of what took place prior to him leaving, it just all ascended on my mind. And the stress came from here, the back of my neck, and it went all the way up. And I was like, should I take an aspirin? God, I need you right now. I need some help. Please direct me into what to do. Because you don't want to turn away your child, because they're homeless. I know he was in the shelter. He left here and went and moved in the shelter. And the reason why he left here is the same reason why he was asked to leave the shelter. He is bipolar. He suffers from depression. He is, with his bipolar, he can become extremely manic. Um, and then when he's in his mania, it's hard to bring him back down. And he makes decisions and choices when he's in his mania, and it governs his life. And I drew up a contract. We have to sign it, and everything is like immediately. And my daughter, which is his twin, she today because again, he has not lived in our house since July of 2019, and now he's back in our home. And I am trying to be as open-minded and receptive and welcoming, also with the fear and the angst of what we lived through before. So I am not in a state of flux, in a state of uncertainty. And just even as I'm discussing, you see, I grabbed my neck because the stress of it all. And even though he had gone to work yesterday. And so he wasn't in the house. But in the interim where he was staying, they delivered his belongings. And it was a van full of stuff. It was the construction garbage bags. My God, did y'all hear those gunshots? My God. So there's another gunshot, and the children are running. And I'm not trying to be calm, but this is the second day these kids have been in. I have a park literally in my backyard. And yesterday they were down there, and I'm like, it is a pandemic. Why are these kids in the park? And then today, my son, I just called him so that he can go lock his bike up, my son, who I was just talking about. And it was just kids everywhere. And a mother drove up, and I was like, ma'am, I don't know you, but please take your children. One, these kids shouldn't be down here. We are in a pandemic. I don't know why these kids, day two, they're ascending on this park, but this is the second round of gunfire we've heard today. And the police came, they ran the kids away. The kids come right back. Whew, but back to our unexpected guest that we have in our home right now. So I don't even know how to feel. I don't know how I feel. Um, I am prayerful and I will continue to pray and ask God for directions. I pray for peace in my home. I pray for peace in his mind so that he can find a place. He is in therapy, and things. Oh, I'm sorry. Before the gunfire, my daughter, she was very forthright, and we had a family meeting. She was very honest and open and raw with her feelings with her twin brother. She was like, "Listen, when you were here before, and all the stuff you did before, you caused me to go into the hospital. I don't want to go into the hospital again. I don't want to feel threatened by you. I don't want to feel um, nervous and anxious that you're going to lay a knife in front of my door again, and all that noise. I mean, she was so open. She was like, "We need a contract with you. You need to, if you don't honor the contract, you have to leave the house immediately." And I was so proud of her because she shared her truth. Like, listen, when you were here before, you terrorized us. And he did. And that was the language we used. You terrorized us when you lived here before. So she was like, everybody deserves a second chance. And I was so proud of the language she used with him. He became very upset. He cried and everything. He apologized. He said he didn't know that he upset her in that way, but just the fact that she was able to verbalize how she felt. And we're all my youngest son. He does not express his feelings, and I am afraid for him because at some point he's going to pop, and he has to honor and just say what he feels. And he just like, I don't have nothing to say, but listen, I have a whole lot to say because in him coming back is he apologized for all the things he did prior, and I said, you had from June 17th until the day before you walked in his house to apologize, and it would have meant something. But you're apologizing right now because you need us and you need to come back in this house so it doesn't mean anything. And that may seem harsh, but it's real because I'm telling you, the tension that I am feeling about him being here is a little overwhelming. And he works two jobs, and I think he's going to need like 3 months of pay stubs from both jobs to be able to get um, an apartment. So I'm sorry. We will have to see. So I have drawn up a lease for 3 months, and it's like numbered from 1 to 10 what I expect from him, his expectations, and um, so I just printed it out. We have to sign it. And if he breaks it, he has to go. So I ran out and I bought tubs because we went through outside all that stuff he had. So I did like 4 or 5 loads of clothes between yesterday and today. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. It's been a full day. And I will do another load of clothes because he has two more, but I purchased tubs. So he has a tub for his shirts, his t-shirts, his underwear. And right now they're in the basement because again, I turned his room into my office. So we have to move my stuff out of that room. And I am going to give him 3 months. As my daughter stated, we have to give people a second chance. And so he's on a 3 month probationary period here. And at any point that he is violent or aggressive or threatens us, he's out of here. So he has money, and I asked him not to touch that money that he has, and that for the next 3 months he has to pay rent here. but also he has enough that he can pay rent. He can put money to add on to the money that he has and still has some pocket money. So I'm going to teach him how to budget. The same budget that his sister and I do every month, him and I will begin to do. And then I want to see his bank deposit slips. And just I don't he doesn't have to I don't have to govern over his money. If I see that he's messing up his money, him and I are gonna have an issue. And then I'll probably take his bank card. And I don't want to do that because that will create more tension and more drama. And I don't want to deal with that. So right now, we're on the 3-month probationary starting today. And I am honestly on edge. I probably get up and go walk in the morning. I got up all day and I've just been busy, and I realized that I've been busy because the stress of it all. Oh, excuse me, that's so rude, but it's just extremely stressful. So that is what this video is about today. So since he's here, at some point we will probably do videos with him, and maybe we'll start from here and work our way back. How he feel about him being asked to leave where he was and have to come back here. And that's all I can say. So I am Felicia Don Harper of Xavier's Treats. Thank you for coming to our page. You can like, you can subscribe, you can ring the little bell, you can comment, you can share. We do have a Facebook page where I should have been cooking on my Facebook page today, but because I was dealing with the unpacking and the cleaning and running out to get tubs so that we can put his stuff just so things can stay neat, because it was just my back porch looked like a homeless person went back there. They dropped off a van full of stuff and then came back today and dropped off more stuff. And most of the stuff was just too small clothes, trash. I mean, he's a hoarder by nature, so we had to downsize that stuff. So, like garbage day, I know the garbage men are gonna be like, "Did something happen? Why is all this trash?" Because we have construction bags full of trash because all the stuff he brought back. So we have condensed it. I think we have like 8 tubs down there. He has his trunk. He has his TV. He does have one bag full of his shoes because I forgot. I should have got a. I can go back and get about 3 more tubs so he can place his shoes in there because I really want all his stuff to be in tubs so that we can keep it nice and neat. And so we'll move my stuff from up there probably within the next 2 days, and we shall see how this goes. And I am going to continue to pray and ask for God to grant peace in my home and give me a spirit of not obedience, but patience. I'm going to need patience and understanding, because in giving a person a second chance, you can't keep throwing up their past in front of them. And so, as I told him, we're going to start with a clean slate today. But we have not forgotten, but we're going to start from a clean slate. And so, that is all I had to share today. For my folks who normally come on Sundays when I'm cooking, I think I'm going to get up now that I know that I can do this. This is my first time coming on the laptop doing this. I know I'm gonna bake some vegan some spelt banana bread in the morning because my bananas are going. They're becoming, brown, so I can use those. So maybe in the morning when I get up, I can just come on this and do the bread and talk. This is cool. I like doing this because I don't have to deal with the phone. I don't have to deal with my camera person. If you ever came over to our Facebook when we were doing cooking, my camera person, she died out on me. So just doing this through the laptop is really cool. It's grainy, but it's cool doing it this way. So you guys be blessed. Stay safe during the pandemic and the uprising that is happening in this country. And I will chat with you soon. Peace.